Alright folks, Peter here again. Part 3 of the easy listening flick through of the easy listening collection stuff, which includes some rock, pop, country and whatever else floats my boat when I'm not listening to punk rock music. So we're going to go straight on to section 3 here. I'm just going to flip the camera around. Here we are, it's section 3. So I'll just do what I normally do, no mucking about folks. Straight in. The first album out the box is, right, I'll leave the ones in out. So we're doing a video on that soon. Right, we'll start here. Adele. Clear vinyl, double album. I showed this one in the last video. I've got a couple of copies of this album. I think the other one's black. So there you go. That's the first one up. Second one. Here we go. Mark Almond. Chaos and a Dancing Star, and that's a good album by the way. So really good album that. Next up, another synth album, The Parades. Christ, can I use that? These are the ones that my son buys me. He's right into the synthy stuff. Next up, Paul Young, Reissue, The Secret of Association album, Reissue. Next up, Neil Diamond, who I absolutely love, Brother Love's Travelling Salvation Show album. Next up, REO Speedwagon, You Can Tune a Piano But You Can't Tune a Fish album. Love REO Speedwagon, brilliant. REO Speedwagon again, one of their classic albums there, High Fidelity. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant record that. Next up, the Bangles Gold Greatest Hits Collection. I love a bit of Bangles, all the classics are on it. Manic Monday, Walk Like an Egyptian and so on, are all on that. Next up, the Best of Smokey, if you remember them. There's some of the tracks there. Living Next Door to Alice, which we all know that the punk band Cron Gen did a cover of that. Next up, another artist that I love, Olivia Newton-John's Greatest Hits, Volume 1. Brilliant. What a voice. What a voice Olivia had. Absolutely superb. Next up, Dr. Hook's Greatest Hits. Who doesn't like a bit of Dr. Hook? When you're in love with a beautiful woman, it's hard. Absolutely brilliant. Next up, Captain and the Tenniel's Greatest Hits. I don't even know what that is. I must have got that free somewhere along the lines. Next up, more synthwave. Dana, Jay and the Phoenix. That's the ones that my son buys me. Next up, ABBA, Voyage. That was the last album that ABBA done, which was released a couple of years ago. You'll remember. Not a bad album, but it's not up there with the old material. Now here's one that I'd like to talk about. Right, this is Katvond D. Some of you might remember her for Miami Ink. and tattoo programs that she was involved in over in America. And she's had a music career going for maybe for a few years now. And this was her first album that she brought out maybe about 3 years ago. Love Made Me Do It. And by the way, it's really, really good. If you like the kind of dark, kind of gothic rock style stuff, then this is right up there. I swear to God, it's not a bad record at all. I've actually got her other one as well, which came out, I think, sometime last year, early last year. I've got that as well. So I'll probably come across that as we're going through these, but this isn't actually a great album. So if you've not heard it, go onto YouTube or Bandcamp or whatever, or Spotify and check it out. It's Katvond and Love Made Me Do It. So like I said a minute ago, if you like your gothic rock kind of stuff, that's what it sounds like, and it's actually pretty. She's did a good job. Right, early 80s Madonna, Like a Virgin, absolutely brilliant. Everybody knows that album, classic. U2, the Joshua Tree album. Fleetwood Mac Rumours. I don't think there's hardly anybody in the world that doesn't own a copy of Fleetwood Mac Rumours. Next up, The Police. Brilliant. Can't beat a bit of Police. Another Wham album. That's a good album, this one as well, actually. Make It Big album. No, that's a good record, that one. I need to get some of these ones into the plastic sleeves, actually. More Police. There you go. See this one peeking out. It's Queen Live Magic. Brilliant. Can he beat Freddie Mercury? What a voice, man. What a voice. Absolutely brilliant. Right, next up. Queen's Greatest Hits. Can't go wrong with Queen's Greatest Hits. Absolutely superb. Next up. More Bon Jovi. New Jersey album. Next up. Dire Straits. Money for Nothing album. Brilliant song, that. Money for Nothing. Smash Hits compilation. Party 1988. Simple Minds, Once Upon a Time album. I love that era, Simple Minds, absolutely great. Wet, 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 Holding Back the River. What else we got? There's loads of stuff in here. Wet, Wet, Wet again. Sold Out. Yeah, 12-inch. Tony Coffey. No one's gonna love you. 12-inch. Now, that's what I call Music 8 compilation. Ah, God's sake. Right, we're into the Croonerville again here. I showed you Perry Como in the last video. No, not the last video, the first segment. First episode. Jim Reeves, 12 Songs of Christmas. Brilliant, proper Christmas songs. Next up, Tina Turner, Breaking Every Rule. Who doesn't like a bit of Tina Turner? Who doesn't like a bit of Tina? Come on. Brilliant. 28 Hot Hits out now. Brilliant. All 80 stuff that's on that. They're a wet, wet, wet 10-inch. The Memphis Sessions. George Michael. See that? George Michael album. I think that's the Faith album. More Tina Turner. Private Affair album. Status Quo. As you know, I'm a big Status Quo fan. You know what I mean? Brilliant. Tons of state. I've got loads of Status Quo. Right, here we go. The guy that should never be spoken about again, but the music was absolutely fantastic. Gary Glitter, Party album. You know what I mean? So before anybody starts slating me for showing you it, nobody agrees with what the guy done. We all know that. Next, Suzanne Vega, who I spoke about in the first episode. I'm going to see her at the Glasgow Bandstand in the summer. Can't wait. That's Days Overhand. Absolutely brilliant. I just love her stuff. It's just brilliant. Meatloaf, Blind Before I Stop album. Brilliant. The Smiths, Meat Means Murder reissue. And another REO Speedwagon. Good Troubles album. It's kind of tucked away there. Very Best Elton John. Can't beat a bit of Elton John. Culture Club. More Bangles. More Bangles. Miley Cyrus. That's the album with flowers and that on it. Micromat Scenes, that's more synthwave that my son got me. Status Quo, the Definitive Hits, double album. Absolutely love the Quo. Seen them loads and loads and loads of times. Never ever disappoint. Status Quo again. Collected album. Absolutely brilliant. Kate Bush, Never Forever album. Lena Lovitch, No Man's Land. Lena Lovitch, fantastic, unique to the core. Absolutely unique. Brilliant. Backstreet Boys, obviously, you're always going to see a Backstreet Boy number. Absolutely great. Never Gonna Break Your Heart, 12-inch, Human Lake, Dare, classic, classic. Backstreet Boys, I Want It That Way, 12-inch. Here we go, hold on, I'll get these ones out. It's kind of sticking a wee bit. More Lena Lovitch. More Status Quo. It's Too Hot in the Kitchen album. Gets a good record that. And here we have a wee Status Quo box set there. Which is brilliant. This is a soundtrack, Blinded by the Light, which is based on a young guy that's right into Bruce Springsteen. If you've never seen it, it's quite an entertaining film. I've got you on that. If you've never seen it, Blinded by the Light, give it a wee watch. This is the soundtrack for it. Obviously, it's mostly kind of Bruce Springsteen songs that's on it. More Heart. Brilliant. And here's the last couple for this section coming up. Anika, a Japanese boy album. Yep, I do own an Anika album. And by the way, this is actually pretty good. It is really good. It's a good album. If you've never heard it, Anika, Japanese boy album. Brilliant. Picked it up out of Missing Records in Glasgow, maybe last year, I think. And Human League Mirror Man 12-inch there. One of my favourite artists now, Freya Ridings. And that was her last album called Blood Orange that you can see there, and Freya Ridings is brilliant. I've seen her at the O2 Academy in Glasgow a few years ago, and she was just phenomenally good, man. Just such a great voice. Really, really kind of Kate Bush-esque type voice. That kind of haunting type vocal. Brilliant. Next up, Bonnie Tyler, Holding Out for a Hero. 12-inch from the soundtrack of Footloose. Then you've got U2, Wide Awake in America, which is what a kind of mini live album. More Bonnie Tyler, Secret Dreams and Forbidden Fire. That's a good album. Love Bonnie Tyler. Such a distinctive voice. Absolutely superb. And all the hits that she had in the 80s. Absolutely brilliant. Right, we're on to the last few of this section. Next up, Elton John, Diamonds. It's like a greatest hits type scenario again. That's really good. That's on coloured vinyl, that one. This is the last one I'm showing you today. This is a Net Worth double album from the Net Worth concert back in the 80s. And look at the artists on that. Eric Clapton, Phil Collins, Dire Straits, Genesis, Elton John, Paul McCartney, Pink Floyd, Robert Plant, Cliff Richard, Shadows, Status Quo, Tears for Fears and others. It's just brilliant. It was a cracking concert, right up early Live Aid. Superb. So, there you have it, folks. That's my third section of easy listening stuff. Thanks for tuning in and watching as I flick through stuff that's not punk orientated, as they say. I've got another one, two. I've got another couple of sections to go through anyway to show you. Obviously, I've got all that stuff down. I'll just flick that back. I've got down here. That's all new stuff that I've got recently that I've not showed you yet. But I'll get to that. So thanks for tuning in anyway. This has been the third part of my Easy Listening Records flick through. So if you like that, give us a wee like, share the video and subscribe. Right, so there you go. Thanks again, folks. I really appreciate it. Every wee watch counts. I don't care if I get one view or 1,000 views. Makes no difference to me. I'm just doing this for the hell of it. My name's Peter. You've been watching Vinyl Records of Brilliance. Thanks.